Smash JT is a grifting loser. I mean, let's look at his channel. Like, oof, 125K subscribers, barely scratching 50K views. The guy is literally milking the ghost of Yote grift, calling the game woke, even though he hasn't played it. So far, Ghost of Yote has been getting very positive reviews from not only critics, but users on Metacritic. Like the user scores. And so far, apparently the game already sold over 1 million copies. So yeah, like imagine just milking views for a game that you clearly haven't played or have no knowledge of. And what's this? Jesus Christ, this guy is still complaining about Dragon Age Velguard. Like, that game is already like a year old. Move on, buddy. I haven't even bought Dragon Age Velguard. I mean, the game looks like crap, but this game just lives rent-free in this loser's head. It's kind of sad. A big problem with Smash JT and other people like him is that, I wouldn't mind, the constant posting to make, what little money he can get. But the problem is that he's just so gosh darn boring, like crying woke every 5 seconds, it just gets boring and repetitive. Honestly, it's very sad. Like, you could be making more money by just going out there and getting a real job, loser. And the thing is, I'm not even a Ghost of Yote fan. I haven't even been in Ghost of Tsushima yet. Like, I plan to be Ghost of Tsushima. I already bought Ghost of Yote so I can form my own opinion on it. But there are still some games I gotta complete. Like, I'm replaying Persona 3 Reload right now. It's a really good game. And then I'm going to move on to The Witcher 3. And then after that, maybe I'll jump into Ghost of Tsushima. Honestly, it's really weird seeing people call Ghost of Yote woke propaganda when Ghost of Tsushima literally has elements of wokeness in it. I mean, the game has, female lesbian samurai in it, right? And another thing is, I see people complaining about how Atsu looks like she doesn't look like a supermodel or something. And I'm like, where were these complaints at for all the female characters in Ghost of Tsushima? Like, they look pretty dirty, to be honest. The thing about these grifters is that they are just way too scared and cowardly to actually go through with actually, pointing out the woke elements of Ghost of Tsushima, right? Because if they do go through with that, then there's a good chance that they're going to get called out for it, And do people like Smash JT even go outside? I imagine they don't, I imagine these guys just stay online all day, sitting in front of their computer crying woke. I don't even think they play video games, to be honest. Because, for example, who has time to play a video game when they're constantly making slop-tier content and editing every single day just to make scraps of change on YouTube? And let me just lay out the facts here, the actual facts and logic. Ghost of Yote already has really good feedback, already sold really well. And the truth is, in future generations, they're going to remember Ghost of Yote. They're going to be playing Ghost of Yote, The younger generation that has grown up with Ghost of Yote and aren't terminally online, they're going to feel nostalgic for Ghost of Yote. Meanwhile, someone like Smash JT is going to just have a dead YouTube channel in, a few years, or maybe this year, if I'm lucky. And when Smash JT dies, Ghost of Yote and even Dragon Age Velguard are going to outlive his pathetic legacy. That also includes every other grifter like him. Get some better content. And looking through his channel, he also uses Grums as a source of information. Yeah, that's a very honest source of information. Someone who got a bunch of donations to make a video game and still hasn't made a single video game. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's totally a trustworthy person right there.